Hello everybody, welcome back. It's Rimworld, where we're some vampires, and by some vampires, I mean we're basically just one vampire. But isn't that all you need to really be a vampire cult, is one vampire at least? Did I say cult? I think I said the quiet part out loud. We've got you, Baboon, right now, who's assisting, but is actually leaving. When? No? No? Hold on. No. Here, right? In 9 days, basically. So we've got Baboon for 9 days. So we should put Baboon to absolute use. If we can. Mostly Sonia Eriksson. Like the phone? Who's that? Is that Tucker? No? Oh, Eriksson. I was like, who the hell is this person? I don't recognize this person. Right, it's the kid that we let join us who was like, please help me. I remember now. So with my goal, my plan is to put together, I was told 2 of each robot, but not the military ones. I was told I don't need the military ones. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to make 1 military one, but having 2 constructors, 2 haulers, right? A Minotaur and a clean sweeper, because we don't really have anything else. I could do an agri-hand. You agri-hand? To sow and harvest crops, what is better suited to labour than combat? It can fight with building cannibalism if necessary. I mean, you know what? I actually kind of think, what if I had 1 of everything? I know I should get 2 of everything, but I actually can't fit 2 of every type of mechanoid. Unless I did like 2 clean sweepers, 2 lifters, 2 builders. But I think having an additional, or having 2 builders, a farmer, a sweeper, a hauler, and a combat drone in an emergency. Because remember, Tucker, what were you building first, by the way? The clean sweep? That's fair enough, actually. Things are pretty dirty. Having 1 combat mechanoid, I think, is actually going to be really useful. Because right now Tucker's the only one we send out to combat, because she can't, as long as the head remains intact, she can't die. So the plan. Are we recruiting you? Quick question. I don't think so. Oh, right. You're a hemogen farm. Yeah, we're turning you into food. I forgot about that part. You know what? Zone me. Grow zone me. Let's grow some more crops. Like here. And then you will be... well, you know what? I think potatoes okay, actually. We've got rice, because hopefully rice grows really, really fast. And a bit of potato, which will grow a bit slower, but will still grow. I might, when we eventually level up our religion, I might get rid of the venerated pigs thing, because there's so much pork in the wargs. Oh, that's a lie. There's no wargs. Don't even worry about it, dog. You know what? I just get those guys for now. People are upset. Observed rotting corpse. Could I ask you where? Was it up here? That would make sense. Fair enough. Power's still a bit of an issue. Okay. Right, I spent all of my money on components. I'd forgotten about that part. All but $8 whole. Fine. Power. A wind. No, not enough steel. Wood fire generator, not enough steel. That's fine. Yeah, we're going to do, we're going to put a wind turbine. Hold on, so you occupy that, so it needs to be like here. Yeah, mind you. We're going to build another wind turbine. So that we can get some additional power, kind of. And we're going to do that until we have solar panels, eventually. Hopefully, one day. And we're digging out this vein of steel, so we have more than enough steel. And you're gestating a mech. Yup. We love that. Why are you upset? Yep, the pigs want Commissar Powell. I forgot we need to make you do that. We probably have enough leather. So I think we'll be okay. Can I... Oh, I can reinstall you. Check this out. I think I'm going to reinstall your casket. Well, for now, I'm going to put your casket and this thing in your room. It's not perfect, okay? But I think my plan is to have a death rest room, because I think you get upset, right, if you have a terrible death rest room? Awful death rest chamber and awful bedroom, right? They're both considered the same awfulness. Yeah, not ideal. So if I could get both of them up a little bit, up a notch, you're probably gonna suffer some kind of mental break eventually. Ratty Powell, awful bedroom, unsightly environment, 8 raw food. Yup. Observed rotting corpse. Used drug. The used drug thing is going to go away, and the corpse thing is going to start to go away soon as well. Okay, so your mood's going to come back a scooch. Boom. We're here for what? Head wrap? Burqa. Okay. Make... The head wrap probably costs less to make. It way less. Make a head wrap. Details. None of that hyperweave or synth thread. Do until you have one count equipped. Pause when satisfied. This isn't going to be necessary, I suppose, but it is what it is. Who can tailor? Shadow a little bit. Shoit can. Missing fabric. What do you mean? Oh, because it's all in here. Okay. Why don't you haul some of this leather, and then we'll make a plain leather thing, right? Missing fabric. Hold on. Oh, it's only made out of wools? Oh. Huh. Okay. In that case, what about the burqa? Also only walls? This sucks. So I need to shear an animal? Or kill an animal that has... the muffalo. I hate to have to do it to him, but... Do they... hold on. Do they get mad when you try and take... no, just when you try and hunt them? Okay. Okay. So what might need to be done is we send Tucker and Shadow out to take out the Muffalo. Cutting an oak tree. While I respect that, please prioritize this. Why are there components over here? I actually don't know. This, okay. I assume you two have the same storage options. Probably. Delete this bad boy. What's your mining? Steel. Okay, good. Excellent, in fact. Wonder how deep this steel vein goes. I'm glad that it's like tucked into our territory. You're on an insulting spree. Completely fair. Tucker's planting potatoes. Also completely fair. I'm glad the robot's building this, actually. I suppose that's why we have it. And I set up the zone over here, right? The dumping stockpile zone? I did. Okay. Are you... Okay. So you started a fight. Gotta ask, how'd that go for you? Actually, who started the fight? Oh, Shadow was in the insulting... So actually Shadow started the fight and lost the fight. Oh, son, I'm sorry, dude. It is what it is. It happens to the best of us. Oh, you need to be powered. I forgot about that. How are we gonna run power through here? For now, probably just along the floor, though in an ideal world it'll be through the walls. Right? This bed belongs to you. This bed belongs to Erickson? Okay, so everybody has a room. Can I also get you to build a roof? I know that this doesn't need to be done like this. But like, just so it's clear that if anything were to happen to the roof over this area, I would want it rebuilt. Cannot build roof over poplar tree. Not my problem. 1.8 days. And then we'll have a clean sweeper. Quest, a gigantic monument. You want me to build a monument? A homie joins? A hustle? Oh my god. Quick sleeper, trigger happy, psychically deaf. Can't do caring, but who cares about caring? I want this person. Any... No, oh, 9... I can use 90 wood. Okay, I don't have no stone blocks as far as I know. How long have I got? Construction must be completed within 11 days. Okay. Let's make a stone cutter's table. This is the ugliest room that we've ever built. But if we can make it work. If we can make it work. Just imagine. Imagine. Okay. We could... What are you up to, son? You gonna build a roof there? Specifically? Of all places? Consuming panther meat? Why does no one... Is your bow still down here? Yeah. Go and equip the flame... Hold on, what did I say? I apologize, hauling. Okay, I guess eat the raw meat. Who cooks? Ericsson. Oh, but they're asleep. And I assume have no asleep out in the rain. And I assume have no suitable anything. Okay, yeah, put a roof over Ericsson. Perfect. Indoors now? Still considered outdoors? Oh, because you don't have a door on your bedroom. Well, that would do it. Okay. Tucker, you're almost death resting, but that's fine. We've almost got our clean sweeper. And yes, I still need you to make these basic subcores, but that'll work. Cherry, how you feeling? Moderate blood loss? Sorry, hun, that's your role. Oh, you know what? Cherry's medical restriction prevents doing this operation. Why is that? Skill required medical 3. Surely we have a doctor capable of doing that. Oh, I never set show it stuff. If you have a passion for it, go for it. No wake up binge? We have wake up? Really? Did you take more? I didn't realize we had. Oh, there it is. That'll do it. But you know what? Overdose. That seems bad. But you know what? It could be worse. Because now there's no more. Which means eventually she'll fall into some kind of drug-induced coma. Ericsson became an adult. Okay. Oh. Okay. So we don't get to give you any passions. I'm gonna make you psychically dull. So now you shouldn't have psychic waves shouldn't affect you too much. And we're trying to convert Ericsson. That's good. You know what I found worked really well last time was the proselytizer trait. Because our people were constantly preaching. Major break risk on baboon. Why for art thou, baboon? Insulted? Well, that happens. It'll go away soon. So soon. And then you'll be so happy. Yeah, it's just a few hours and... then you'll be all better. All better. Okay, are you just wandering, my little construction robot? Yeah, you are. Because you built the door. That's good. These rooms no longer need to exist. Mm-hmm. Fair. Why don't you... tell you what. Put a little wall here so people don't have to look at the corpse. And then maybe we'll do something like this. Mine. Up to here. Yeah. Bit of that. Mine a bit of that. Mine a bit of that. Mine a bit of that. Doop doop doop. Door. Gotta mind that. Okay. Ah, you're building the wall. Tuck away, mad. Malnourished? Why do our plants just not seem to be growing? Non-ideal temperature? Oh, it's -1 outside? Are we in a cold snap? Huh. Okay, that's a problem. Kill the raccoon, please. Were you sleeping? What were you doing up here? Okay. Cool. Love that. Shadow? Haul the raccoon? Haul the raccoon? She's got this. She's ice cold with it. Lovely. Haul. Haul. Sometimes this is what you have to do. I don't really want to make her fight a muffalo, but I do recognize that we need some muffalo wool eventually. And that's going to be a problem. Boom. She's ice cold with it though. What's her like bio at? Oh, 10 melee? Damn, she's crazy with it. Right, who's next? Who's next? And I really don't want to go after the... Maybe just keep going after the small animals. Boom. Shadow, you keep hauling. Ericsson's hopefully going to be making meals. Right, you are hauling stuff. Okay, good. Good stuff, good stuff, good stuff. Oh, there's so many over here. But I really, you should go after like lone targets. Like you. Owned. Why forbidden? If I may be so bold as to ask. I reckon you got this turkey as well. Yes. Yeah, you're hauling that back. So obviously, Tucker took a hit, but she's deathless, so nothing bad could possibly happen. Ericsson's playing horseshoes, and then when done... Okay. Malnourished, yep. Okay, so you're gonna... Hopefully you're gonna cook food as well. Yes! Right, I think the smart... Oh, you're cooking as well? I think the smart thing is that I'm gonna have to grow food underground. Oh, it's no longer a non-ideal temperature. What kind of oh, it's the winter right now. Area revealed? Oh, here. Okay. I was a little nervous for a second there. That's fine. Oh, good. My buddy, my friend, my little robot companion. Don't haul that, mine it, idiot. Yeah. My little robot companion managed to barricade themselves into the room. Oh, Clean Sweeper's gestation is done. So if you could do that. There he goes. Legend. Alright. Floors. I think the smart thing to do is going to be to floor this whole area. Because people are going to love it. They're going to love having... That's bad. Shambler. You're so far away though. I don't think you're going to be a problem at all. You die in 3 days. If I'm being honest with you, I think we just leave the Shambler to shamble. Shadow, you still hauling? Damn, son, you really are. Baboon. Haul that squirrel. We'll haul that squirrel. Okay, that should free up what Shadow's doing to just one. Good. Excellent, in fact. So what's the next on the list? Suspend that one. It'd be a Minotaur. Do we need a Minotaur? You know, I actually think, right? Yes. Because we can then have the Minotaur follow Tucker when she's out, quote unquote, hunting. She doesn't actually hunt the way our guys traditionally hunt. Because she just goes and stabs them. Quest expires in 1 hour. Oh. I accept your quest. Add bill. Hold on. Add bill. Make slate blocks. That will make. Do until you have. Call it 30 for now. Who do crafts? Is it crafting? You. You're gonna work here when you wake up. Pods arrive. Okay, so this is a monument that we need to construct. And we need to keep safe for a little bit. Oh, it's tiny. I wish I could have tucked it in there, but that's fine. You know what? We will, we'll put it here. Yeah. Yeah, we'll put it there. And I wonder if we've put any toxic waste over here yet. We have! And it's just deteriorating. Yeah. Planned, but yeah. Major break risk on you? Can I ask why? Badly malnourished? Eat a meal, idiot. Oh, okay. Right, you haven't eaten because I've asked you to do something. Same with you? No, you're fine. What are you up to? Resting? Alright. We're so gonna get there. When do you death rest, by the way? Real soon. Okay. Do I have... can I auto death rest? Is that how I do this? Select owner. Tucker. Actually don't know. I don't know if the auto death rest happens. Or if we're just going to have to kind of keep track of her and then do it eventually. Do we do operations? We didn't. Efficiency. Oh, you know what? Yeah, don't worry about these. I forgot. Don't worry about the operation on Cherry because she needs go juice to live and we have none and are going to get none. So eventually she's going to have none and that's going to be a slight problem. But it'll be worth it. Because in the short term, we got some blood out of you. I have my little constructor robot just killing it on the construction. Okay, where are you, brother? Are you still over here? You've still got 3 whole days? Okay, well as long as you don't go too far over there. You're going to butcher that, alright. Yeah, we'll keep to ourselves over here then. I won't get too involved with it. I do get the feeling we're going to need more wood, though. I'll get them to chop some trees. Mayhaps. Chop some trees. And you know what? If there's any berry plants, feel free to harvest them. Because they might as well be ours. Right? None down here. Okay. Good stuff. Baboon, you're here for 5 days. Okay. I am glad because it's gonna... Sorry, can someone do that? I'm glad that you're only here for 5 days because once you're gone, we're going to be able to feed so many more people because we're not going to be feeding you. Though we are going to get that hussar at some point. If only I could get a single weapon. Like ranged weapon that wasn't a... Well, I suppose it was my fault. There wasn't a bow that that sets everything on fire when it touches things. That, you know, I can see how that is my fault for requesting that. Okay, Clean Sweeper's doing a hell of a job. Cherry, how you doing? After 5 days without Goji, she'll suffer from Goji's deficiency. After 30 days, she'll fall into a coma. After, oh, you actually have some time. Okay, so we got up to 60 days of blood draining from Cherry. Erickson's on a sad wander. I suppose that's fair. Is this all pork? Yeah, lots and lots of pork. Unfortunate. Tucker. Yep, chopping down the trees. Good stuff. Could I get you to work at the subcore encoder? Because if I could get a couple more robots ready to go, I think we'd be feeling pretty damn good. Though, I forget if they work when she's in a death rest. The last time the robot was in like a recharge state and couldn't work. Yeah, I know you want Commissar Powell, brother. Transport pod crash. Okay. Can I ask? Are you any good? I mean, Cell of Beasts? Hold on. Okay. You hate killing animals. You respect raiding. Interesting. Good at social, good at melee, good at shooting, but we're about to get her good at shooting. You're pyromaniac. You know what? Capture her. Kira, you're the new Cherry. Sorry, but it's true. I'm going to put you in a box. We're going to be bad guys. Which reminds me, we're going to have to see if we can do the old remove the legs thing. See, is anyone... Could you tend to her as well? With a bit of herbal medicine? Oh, are you going to be fine? Or you... Nah, she's going to be fine. Huge. I assume you're still tending to her? Yeah. With the herbal medicine? Good stuff. Hey, who plant cuts? You're a 6. You're a 3. Is that enough to grow medicine? I forget. Yeah, I don't know. I'll have to look at that. Manhunter pack, eh? Manhunting guinea pigs, you say? 2 of them? Oh, God, okay. Whatever will I do? Good stuff. You got this? Oh, she leveled up to 11 melee? Ice cold with it. Okay, put the fire out. I gotta get rid of this flame bow. It's such a detriment. When I picked that up, I thought, oh, huge. How cool will it be to have a flame bow? All enemies beware. Turns out, massive pain in the ass. Oh yeah, of course, we're gonna have to feed her as well. What's your, like, 18 and... You're going to be a Hemogen farm. Sorry, Kira. It is what it is. Quest expires in 14 hours. Which quest, may I ask? Oh, this one where I'm going to have to fight archers. How many? 2 similarly sized groups. Here's the thing. I don't really want to fight 3 whole groups of people. Shadow's chilling next to the Ancient Danger. Nice, dude. You ain't scared of no Ancient Danger? Now he's having a tantrum. I thought for a second he was going to tantrum his way into the Ancient Danger. Okay. We're fine. Don't break the subcore encoder, you dickhead. You work at the subcore encoder still? Because you're almost done. And then... Could you work at the mech gestator? What'd you break? You broke her door? Tuck up a rest cherry. Look at that. Look what you've done. Now she just has a shitty bedroom. And she's gonna feel terrible. Is that what you wanted? You happy? Huh? Didn't think so. Days. It's going badly for these people. Maybe I should just get rid of half of our people? Well, when Baboon leaves, we're going to be fine. Well, we're not, because we're going to then have another person. Got a lot of meals to be having to get people. And your death rests? Close. Yeah, but this is why we have Baboon here. Visitor. Okay. You have some things to trade, actually. It would be kind of nice if we could maybe trade a regular bow with you, because then Shadow could go out and hunt animals and not set everything on fire and give up all the time. Shadow, you're terrible at shooting, right? No, you're supposed to be good. Okay, so you have nothing. Well, that's dope. Okay. There's nothing that I... Oh, tell you what. Why don't you take some clubs? It's not even going to give us a single bit of gold. Or like a single bit of silver. Sorry, a unit of currency. Not even going to get that. Okay. Place. Wood. Now our robot should build this. And then we're going to get a homie. A generous homie. We're growing crops. And who's smart? It's Shadow, right? Unbelievable intellect. What are you assigned to do right now? Well, if you're bad at something, by the way, get it off the list. Okay. Well, Tucker's going to do everything because she kind of needs to learn how to do everything. And we're researching solar panels, right? Slow everything down. Where's the oh, what are they called? The hydroponics. Where's the hydroponics basins? I assume after microelectronics. Analyze deep drilling hospital. Biosculpting. No? Really? That's gas operation. Oh, it's here. Okay. Here's the plan. Solar panels, right? This is the research plan. There's 100 plans we have going on. Research plan. Solar panels, so that we have 2 forms of power generation. Bunch of batteries into hydroponics. Then we need to build a grow bay somewhere, like a hydroponics grow bay. I might even build them kind of down here on the other side of this wall. A couple of structures specifically built to house a sun lamp and as many hydroponic basins as possible. And then we're going to grow crops in there rather than out here, probably. Like just a mass amount of rice fast. I could put potatoes out here because they're hardy. They'll be fine. But rice, a little more delicate. We'll put it in these hydroponic basins and just pump out rice. It's going to be rice for days. But all that will have to happen in the next one, because for now I have to call it here. Thank you everybody so much for watching. I really hope you've enjoyed. If you did, hit the like button. It helps out a great deal. I really appreciate it. Love your faces for it. If you're new, please consider subscribing to the channel for more content. Check the links in the description, ring the notification button, and I'll see all of you in the next one. See ya.